At 81 years old, I can finally see with complete clarity which habits quietly ruin a man's life. Looking back over 8 decades of mistakes, I feel responsibility to warn you about the things I would never do again. If you want to reach the end of your road without carrying the heavy weight of regret, listen carefully. This isn't a lecture or a dream for sale. It's an honest, man-to-man conversation from someone who has already walked most of the path and can clearly see the traps you may be stepping into right now. Life moves far faster than you think, and many of the burdens I carried for 40 years turned out to be completely empty. The first thing I would never do again is live to meet other people's expectations. I spent too much of my best years trying to look successful in the eyes of others, chasing titles, houses, and appearances that impressed neighbors but drained my soul. I constantly worried about what people would think of my choices, only to realize much later that most of them were too busy with their own insecurities to truly care. I sacrificed real happiness for an audience that wasn't even watching. True success, I've learned, is being able to look at yourself in the mirror late in life and know you lived a life that belonged to you, not a performance for others. I would also never again sacrifice my health for blind ambition. Like many men, I believe my value was measured by how hard I worked and how much I could endure. I ignored warning signs, worked through sickness, and treated exhaustion like a badge of honor, thinking I could take care of myself later. But the body keeps score, and no amount of money can buy back lost strength or time. Your career is what you do, but your health is who you are. Spending your health to gain wealth, only to spend that wealth trying to regain your health, is a cycle I would never repeat. Another mistake I would never make again is letting pride and grudges poison my life. I once lost years of friendship over arguments that no longer matter. I believe refusing to apologize made me strong, but it was nothing more than a prison. When you reach this age and stand beside too many graves, you realize that being right is meaningless compared to staying connected. Life is far too short to carry resentment. I would choose people over pride every single time. I also learned too late not to postpone what truly matters while waiting for the perfect time. I kept telling myself that life would slow down someday, that family moments could wait until things were more stable. But life never calms down, it only changes shape. While I waited, my children grew up, moments slipped away, and ordinary days I once rushed through revealed themselves as sacred only in hindsight. All we ever truly have is this moment. The perfect time is a lie fear tells us to keep us from living. Fear of looking foolish is another thief of joy I would never tolerate again. I avoided new experiences, held back affection, and tried to maintain a serious image because I didn't want to appear weak or clumsy. Now I know that vulnerability is real courage. There is deep freedom in laughing at yourself and trying anyway. I would rather be a fool who truly lived than someone who stood still out of embarrassment. For years, I also ignored the importance of silence and inner stillness. I filled my days with noise, work, and distraction because I was afraid of facing myself without my titles and responsibilities. Only later did I learn that the most important answers come in quiet moments, through reflection, gratitude, and simply being present. Neglecting your inner life leads to anxiety and restlessness, while stillness brings grounding and peace. I would never again neglect my friendships or my tribe. For too long, I let male friendships fade, believing my family alone was enough. As life grew heavier, I realized how essential brotherhood is. Men need other men for honesty, laughter, and support. Loneliness is a slow poison, and strong bonds are the antidote. I would also never waste money trying to impress people I don't even like. Status is a debt that never ends, while true wealth is time, health, peace of mind, and meaningful relationships. Experiences, generosity, and shared moments hold value long after material things lose their shine. Try and control everything is another burden I would gladly put down. Life cannot be managed like a machine. It flows like a river. Peace came when I stopped fighting what I couldn't control and focused instead on my own character and responses. Acceptance, not control, is what finally brought calm. Most importantly, I would never again live as if time were infinite or define myself by my failures. Time is precious, and every day is a gift. Mistakes are not proof of weakness. They are the tuition we pay for wisdom. I would forgive myself sooner, be kinder to myself, and spend less time angry and more time amazed by simply being alive. If there's one thing my 81 years have taught me, it's this: a man's life is not measured by what he accumulates, but by the peace he finds, the love he gives, and the regrets he has the courage to let go. You don't have to wait until the end to realize you're carrying the wrong weight. You can choose differently right now. Be lighter, be kinder to yourself, and listen to what truly matters. Life is short, beautiful, and messy. Don't miss a try and be perfect or to please people who don't matter.